In the past, we have put on a video called God Saved My Life at 81 through watching a video with Dr. Jordan Peterson and Joe Rogan. And there were 13 diseases that I had suffered with for some over 40 years. The doctors tried to get rid of them and they couldn't get rid of anything. And then God showed me how to change my eating way. And one of the biggest surprises that I had in that whole system of 13 problems with my health was my teeth. I had such terrible problem with my teeth, and I had terrible gum disease that every time I touched a brush to my gums, it would bleed terribly. And I found out later that this was caused by gum disease, is that my jaw was all somehow cockeyed, and I can't remember whether it was the right or the left side, but only the back teeth would touch, and I couldn't get my front two teeth. Even fortunately, I didn't bite my fingernails, but it would have cured me of biting fingernails, and the other side wouldn't touch at all. And I remember going to the dentist many times, and I remember one time they said, well, you have wisdom teeth back here. We're going to pull your wisdom teeth, and that'll help. And then they actually ground off some of my other teeth so that I could get my jaw a little, and they never could get it so that I could touch. And my teeth were in such terrible pain, I couldn't chew on anything. And I went into the dentist, I'm probably in August 2021, somewhere around that time, and I had an emergency root canal. It was just terrible. And they did the root canal. I think it was like $1,400 or something like that to do the root canal. And the dentist said, I have a special CAT scan for dentists, and let me do a complete workup on your mouth to see if we can get all the pain out of your mouth. And he gave me, in fact, I have it here right now. I got this estimate in 2021. And he went on detailed list of everything I was supposed to do. Each day I would come in and how I'd get crowns replaced. I would get new root canals, all these things, my fillings and all the things I was supposed to get done. And he's got each page here. And at the end, the cost would be $16,400. This was done, I think, in August of 2021. And of course, I didn't have the money and I didn't do that. But then God showed me this way of living, eating strictly carnivore, no plants and no carbohydrates and no fruit. And you can watch my other video to tell you what happened there. But I did this for over 8 months, not even thinking about my teeth getting fixed. In fact, I never did see one video of people having their teeth fixed by doing this diet. After 8 months, somebody gave me some beef jerky or something, and I put some in my mouth. I started chewing the beef jerky, and I thought, I can't chew beef jerky. My mouth is so painful. I can't chew that. And all of a sudden, I realized my jaw was straightened out. I could touch my teeth all the way around, and I could actually bite my fingernails with my front teeth. And I thought, I never dreamed this would happen. So I went on the internet and looked up for dentists that do carnivore and found out that they said, yes, the holes in your enamel will not fill in. But if you have root canals and things like that need to be done, they will fill in. And my dentist was saying that I had so many cavities underneath my crowns that all the crowns had to be removed. The cavities had to be filled, then they had to put in new crowns. Well, I went back to the dentist last summer. It's about 2.5 years after I'd been here, and I said, give me an estimate what I have to do. And he said, well, all of your root canals are all filled in. He said, a lot of the holes underneath your cavity, underneath your crowns are still there, but they stopped tearing your mouth apart, and I expected that your crowns would be falling out within 4 months after I gave you the last estimate. And so I said, what should I do? He said, well, come back and see me in 6 months. And for the first time in my life, the dentist didn't say, well, we have to make an appointment with the dental hygienist to get your teeth clean because you have a bunch of plaque on your teeth. All my life I've had terrible plaque. No plaque on my teeth at all. How do you like that? No dentist and no plaque. just by changing my diet. What a blessing that was. If you like this, I'll probably put some more videos on Carnivore, and I have ministry where I sing. I sang at the Metropolitan Opera and other places, and so if you like it, subscribe and say yes, you like it, and that'll help me out a lot. Thank you.